Hi friends, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create a digital planner using your own templates you have imported into Planify Pro. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can import your templates, how you can add hyperlink buttons on top of your tabs, and then how you can automatically link all the pages together, as well as how you can add date flags on top of your daily pages and then duplicate the page for the entire year, so you have dated daily pages in your digital planner. And I'll also show you how you can add the Google links or as well as the Apple icalendar links on top of your daily schedule and the monthly calendars. So let's get started. Here I have an example for you. This one's a digital planner I have created outside of Planify Pro, but I then have linked it within Planify Pro. So here you see, here are the tabs on the side. So I'll show you how you can add these hyperlinks on top of your own tabs. You see that here is the calendar. If I now, for example, click on August 8th, it will go to August 8th. This daily page has also been created outside of Planify Pro. However, this date flag you see up here has been added inside of Planify Pro. Then you can also see that up here, there are links you can click. For example, here you can go to To-Do, to Habits, to Notes. And then let's also check some of the weekly pages. You can also click here on the calendar on the weeks. This will go to the weekly pages. This weekly planner has been created outside of Planify Pro as well. I just imported the template and then added our own date flags on top of it like this. And they all individually link to their daily pages. So let's get started. Before we start, every template you import into Planify Pro has to be in a JPEG or PNG format. So best is if you convert your PDF files into JPEG files. You can go onto Google and type in convert PDF to JPEG like this. Now I like to use this website right here. It's called ilovepdf.com. You can open it up. So in here, you can click to open up your Finder, and then here you can import your PDF file just one page at a time, for example, the daily page. Then click on Open. You want to click on Convert JPEG, and then you want to click to download the JPEG. So I'll quickly show you how it looks like. You want to make sure that the JPEG file you have is not bigger than 200 or 500 kilobyte. I recommend you to stay below 1 megabyte if possible, else your digital planner will become too big. So I highly recommend you, if possible, to stay at around 200 kilobyte. That's a great sizing. When you open up the JPEG file, also make sure that the quality is good enough so it looks fine in the digital planner. Like I have it here, for example. As you see it right here on the screen, this looks fine, the quality is okay. And then you want to convert all your pages you want to use in Planify Pro. So I'll quickly show you the pages I will be using here. I have a 2024 calendar, then I have a daily page, a goal page, habit, a calendar, a notes page, review, to-do, vision, and a weekly page. So these are all the pages I'll be using. I have already converted all the pages into JPEG, so they are ready to be imported into Planify Pro. Okay, so let's get started. Before we start, please always make sure you're running the program in Firefox in the new private mode window so you can make sure you're running the newest version. So download Firefox if you haven't yet. Then you want to click here on the right icon and click on New Private Mode window. Once you click here, it will open you up a new private mode window where you can log in into Planify Pro, and this will open you up the newest version of our system. So first you want to click on Create a Planner. Create a planner like this. And then you want to go to Layout, Digital Planner, and then here you want to set both menus to on. So click on Digital Layer on, and then also the vertical on as well. So now you have a vertical template like this. From here, choose if you want to have it vertical or if you want to have it horizontally. If you want to have it horizontally, go to the sizing menu next. Then you want to click right here under this sizing here. It's called Vertical Digital Planner Landscape. By clicking on the landscape version, it will transform the template into a landscape horizontal version like you see here. So choose between these two sizings. I'll go back to the vertical format And then you can go to Layout, Digital Planner. So go back to the Digital Planner menu. And then you want to remove this tab here on the sides. So this one's very easy. All you need to do is hide the shadow. And then down here below, you can set it all to 0. So 0, outer set it to 0, inner padding set it to 0. The width set it to 0 and 0 like this. Now next, let's remove all the widget boxes because we don't need them right now. Go to Edit Layout, set it to On, click on the widget boxes, and then click on the minus to remove them like this. Okay? We can now start importing our own templates. Go to Pattern, go to Background, My Background, and then here there is a button called Browse. Basically, you want to click on this button. This will open you up all your saved files on your computer. You want to go to the folder or to the place where you have the JPEG version saved. And then you want to import your JPEG templates one by one. So here I give you an example. If I now import the 2024 calendar, I can click on it, click on Open. And now it will import the template into the right panel. So it now is listed right here. To import the template, click on it once. And then here under Outline, where it says Outline right here, you want to set it to full. So click on it and then select Full to fully show the entire template. Okay, this is how it looks like on my end. And then from here, you can further choose the scaling, so you can make the template bigger or smaller. You can move it more to the right or to the left, horizontally like this. You can also move it vertically like this. So you want to make sure you place the template where you want it to be. I'll just leave it as it is right now, like this. And then next, we can move on to adding tabs to the template. To add tabs, go to the sticker, go to Widget, and here is a widget called Hyperlink button. You want to click on this button, and this will add you a button which looks like this. From here, what you want to do is you want to place the button on top of the tab you want to be clickable. So you want to be able to click on this January tab. So let's place the button right on top of here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like this. And then you want to, here on the right side, you want to remove the text called button. So just delete it like this. And you want to make this button transparent so the background can peek through, okay? So select the button and then here on the right side, you want to scroll all the way down until you see the button color, border color, and the background color. You want to set them both to transparent. And you can do that by just typing transparent like this, and down here as well, transparent. And you will see now that if I zoom in here, you see the button now is transparent. The button is still here, it's just transparent. Next, you want to have the button selected, and up here you want to go to the Link to Page menu. And because this tab here are monthly tabs, you can set it to automatically detect the month, okay? So set it to detect month, and you want to set it to detect the month called January, okay? You can just type in Jan, or you can type in January, like this. This is all you need to do. So from here, when you now add your monthly pages, it will automatically know where your monthly pages is, and it will automatically link this January tab to your monthly page, okay? So this will happen all automatically. This is all you need to do. You want to repeat this step for all the other tabs. What you can do now is you can have this tab, this button here selected. You want to click right here on copy, and then you want to click on paste, okay? So this will paste you the button, copy paste it. So now you should have two buttons. It might be difficult because they both are transparent. So let me quickly see where, here is the button. Here's the second one, you want to place it onto February, okay? Then up here, you want to have it detect month selected, and then here you can type in Feb or February. Then you want to repeat the step, copy, paste it, and then move it down here to March. Type in here March. And then you want to repeat this process for all the months. What I will do now is I will speed up the video and I will repeat this step here for every month, and you can do the same on your end as well. Okay, I now have finished adding all the transparent tabs here on the sides. So let's check again. Please pay attention up here, right here. Let's make sure that every tab has the correct name. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. This is perfect. Now let's also work here on the tabs up here. So let's do the exact same thing. Let's add a button, so a hyperlink button. Place it exactly here where the text is. Remove the internal text here on the sides. Then you want to make that button transparent by typing in here transparent. Okay, here it is. However, you don't want to have this one set to detect month. You want to have this one set to detect a text. And you want, whenever you click on the vision button here, you want to direct it to the page called vision. So all you need to do is set here to detect text, and then in here type in vision like this. That is all you need to do. Now when you add a text to your digital planner and you name that page vision, it will now know to which page to link this button right here to. Now let's do the same for goals and reviews. Let's copy this button, paste it. Okay, this one will be goals. Copy and paste it. This one will be review like this. Okay, I want you to pay attention right here. Vision, goals, review. Okay, so all looks fine. Now next, let's jump onto the calendars. You see here, I have already created the calendars in a different program. However, in order to be able to correctly link your calendars with your other pages, I highly recommend you to use the calendar widget on Planify Pro instead. You can simply just place the calendar widget on top of these calendars, and I will now show you how you can do that. You first need to have a layout with 12 widget boxes, so you can place 12 calendars on top of this template. You can go to Planner, and then you can go to Layout. You can go to Planner again, right here. Now here you will see different kinds of layouts you can choose from, okay? So you see I'm now clicking on different layouts, and you now want to go to the layout with 12 widget boxes. So click here on 12. And then you want to import this template right here. It has 12 widget boxes in total, like this. And what you want to do now is you want to bring in the sides, left and right, and top and bottom, so it exactly fits where you have the calendars. So let me show you. Now you want to go here to the top padding. So we are still on the layout menu. Right here there is a top padding you can adjust. We basically want to now bring down the widgets just where the calendars start. So maybe set it to 1 inch. On my end, I need to set it further down. Maybe 1.2 should be fine. Okay. On the bottom as well, here on the bottom padding, we need to move it up a bit. Okay, just like this. Then on the sides as well, let's bring in the sides, the outer padding first. Let's set it to 1 and see what happens. This one's too much, and you just saw now it also added you this bar right here. We need to remove this bar and set this bar to white. I hope I'm not confusing you. Let's quickly go to Digital Planner, and let's make this Digital Planner background here white. So you can click here on white. And problem is solved. Okay, let's go back to Planner and let's go back to the outer padding and let's make it fit like this. So you see the widget boxes are now lined up with the background. This is what you want to have. You want the same on the other side. Inner padding, let's set it to 1 inch. Let's see what happens. We need to further bring it in, 1.5. That's too much, 1.3. I think maybe 1.35. 3.8, like this. This looks fine. All right, now something else you can adjust is the gap between the widgets. So let me show you what happens. This is what happens when you increase the gap. However, you need the gaps to be smaller because on the original template, the gap is smaller. So let's bring it back like this. Okay, and this looks fine. So from here, you can now import the monthly widget. So you want to click on the box, monthly, import the calendar widget like this, and then you can go to the style menu. You can choose a new styling. So right now it looks like this. If you want, the original template had like a fine outline around the widget. So you can do that by going to style, neutral, and then you can click on the classic style. And this will draw a fine outline around the widget, which I like, which looks very similar to the original template. Then next, let's also change the color. Go to color, outline, you can set it to black or whatever color you like. I'll set the line color to gray. This. Sometimes you can also just type in the color, okay? And then for the font, I will have to change the font under H2. Go to regular, and then here I will select the Nexa font. And then here, this looks fine. What we can do next is we can also center the numbers. So have the widget selected, and in the settings, you want to scroll down until you see the menu called Day Start. And under Day Start, you can set the numbers to be positioned in the center like this. Okay? Then next, I also recommend you to maybe add weeks to your monthly calendars. So if you further scroll up under month, so it's this menu right here, there is something called Show Number Weeks of the Month. Now you can add the weeks to the left side or to the right side like this. So you see it will add you an additional column, and these are the weeks. You can display the weeks as numbers or as a W, like W1, 2, 3 until 6. Okay, so choose which one you prefer. And then next, let's also choose the correct month. Let's set it to whatever month you want your calendar to start in. I'll have it January 2024. Once you're happy with how it looks like, I mean, you can also remove the last bottom line. Sometimes there is like a fainted line down here below. If you want to remove that line, you can just click here in the settings, set it to hide. And this will hide like that last bold line, okay? So it looks much more polished and nice. So copy this widget, and you now want to paste it into all the other fields. Click on copy up here. Click the next widget, click on paste, and then you want to set this widget to February. Then click on the next widget, click on paste, set this one to March, and repeat this step until you're done, down till December. Okay, I now have completed adding all the monthly calendars. Everything looks fine. However, if you now zoom in and you might see like the background here peek through the widgets, and there is an easy way what we can do to fix this issue. What you can do is you can go to sticker, and then basically you can add like a white sticker behind the widget so we can like erase whatever is on the template. So let me quickly show you. Here we can add in again the hyperlink button like this, and we can make this hyperlink button as big as we want. And basically what we want to do is we want to cover the entire background of the original template, okay? So basically we want to make this one as big as we can. We want to erase the text, and we now want to set this to white. So let's type in white and white. Okay, we now have a big white rectangle, And in here under position, we can set it to apply the sticker behind the widget. So when you now click on behind, the white background is now behind the widget and it looks much cleaner right now. So you don't see the old template peek through behind the widgets like you did before, okay? So as of right now, this template is fully completed. We have added all the calendars. We have added all the hyperlinks on top here and on the sides, and we now can move on to the next page. Click on multiple page. You want to duplicate this page because you want to keep all the tabs we have set here on the sides, so you don't have to redo it again. So click on duplicate page, and now let's work on the first monthly page. So now let's go back to planner mode, go to pattern, go to background, my background, and then here you want to import your first monthly page. I already have it imported and you would import it on your end as well. Then before you select your monthly page and import it into the template, maybe let's first remove all the widgets we have in here. So you can go to edit layout and set it to on, and then you can remove the widgets like this. A faster way to work would be to go to layout, import a one box layout like this, and then you can just remove one widget box like this. Don't forget that we also have under sticker mode the white rectangle behind, this one right here. You also want to remove that one, okay? All right, now we can insert our own monthly calendar template. So back to planner, pattern, background, my background. Then select your monthly calendar. Then I want to use everything that's in here. I want to keep the to-do list I have created outside in a different program. I also want to keep this box here. However, I just want to replace this monthly calendar in here. I also recommend you to do the same. So let's go back to layout and let's add in a one box layout like this. We just need one widget box. And then down here below, adjusting the top padding and the bottom padding like we did before. So right here, let's see what happens if we type in 2 inches from the top. Maybe 5 inches, that's too much. Maybe 3 inches, 3.1. That looks fine. You see, it almost aligns exactly at the same spot. Then down here below, bottom padding 2, maybe 2.1. That looks fine. Then on the inner padding, we need it to be, let's set it maybe to 1. That's too much, 1.2. That looks fine. The other side, outer padding, 0.8. Let's see, 0.7, 7.5. That looks fine. Okay, I think I can even push it further down from the top. So let me quickly increase it like this. Okay, this looks fine. If you want the numbers to be to the top left, in the settings, you can scroll down to a setting called Day Start. From center, change it to top right, or top left, or top middle, or anywhere you would like the numbers to be. Then what you can do as well is you can also activate the weeks, which they already are activated here. If you want to have them, select them to left side or to the right side. Then next, I'll show you how you can also add the Google Calendar link. So further scroll down until you see the menu called Google Apple Calendar. Then in here, you want to click on Show Calendar Link. Now you want to choose if you want to have the Apple iCalendar or if you want to have the Google Calendar. Then this spell will show up. You can choose also a new color for this spell. You can also choose a new icon for it. So now when you or your customer click on this spell, it will automatically open up the Google Calendar for that specific date and time. I will set it to be positioned on the top right, like this, but feel free to choose any position you like. And now let's check January 1st, okay? Then up here, outside of Planify Pro, I have added a header. Now I don't want to have any header here showing. A quick way to remove this header here would be, again, go to sticker, add in a hyperlink button, place it right here. And then let's just make it white and have it removed like this. It's a very easy and quick and simple way to remove certain items you don't want to have showing. And then also, if you check out here the monthly calendar, we still see the line behind peek through, and I will just do the exact same thing. I'll add a button. I'll make it as big as the field, the area I want to cover up, like this. I'll just set it to behind the widget, and then I'll just make it white. White and white, and problem is solved. Okay, so now we have a monthly calendar. This calendar is dated, it is set to the correct month, it has the weeks on the sides, it has the Google Calendar added, and then from here what you can do is simply just go to this ... button right here, to click on it. And then you want to type in 11 because you now want to duplicate this page 11 times for the entire month. You can set it to 1 second, that's fine. And then click on Start Duplicate plus Change Date. If you now focus here on the calendar, you see that the calendar, the dates change. The calendar changes, and it's now also adding you new pages to the planner. So let's quickly wait for it to generate all pages. Okay, we are done. You see here on the sides we have calendars, new pages, which each month. Now I think the area up here looks quite empty, and I think it did look nicer with a header up here. So I'll just add in under sticker, I'll add in a custom text like this. I'll just place it right here. I set the font to be auto fit, so it adjusts to the field, to the window. And then here under AA, I will choose a new font. I'll go with the same Nexa font. Maybe this one right here. And then go back, and then here, down here, I can choose, type in a new name, April, and have it maybe like this. Copy this text. Go to the next page, paste the text in here, and then just rename this one is the March page, February page, and you just want to repeat this step for every single page and then rename it. February. Now that we have completed the monthly pages, let's move on to the weekly pages. Go to Duplicate Page. And now don't forget to remove this monthly calendar widget. Go to Planner, Edit Layout, set it to On. You want to remove this one. And don't forget to also remove this sticker box we have added in here. Remove this. Also, I will remove the text up here. Basically, you want the template to have no widgets and no stickers at all. Let's go to Planner, Pattern, Background, My Backgrounds. You want to import your weekly page. I have it right here. Then you want to click on it to import it. So mine is here. Click to import it. This is how mine look like. And then now you want to add in the date flags into each daily box right here from Monday to Sunday. Go to Sticker. Go to the date widget. You want to click here on date widget. Click on it. You can place this dated widget anywhere you like. If you have something similar like I have here, you can also make it as small as this. Then you can click on it again. This window should appear. Here you can also just select a number. This font, this Nexa font, always leaves an error here. So if you see the same, please change the font to something else. Maybe Signica font, that should be fine. Okay, so here you want to, under styling, you want to choose a new styling for it. For example, just a number like this. And then you can place this number right here next to the day, like this. So it says Monday, January. Okay, you can also make it a tiny bit smaller. You can also change the color of it. So here under Style, you can choose a new text color. So if you want to have it more gray, like this, or if you want to have it just black, then you can do that as well, like this. So feel free to choose a date flag. You can also add it on top of your day, so place it anywhere you like. Okay, once you're happy, you want to copy and paste the date flag. Bring it down here below to Tuesday, place it here. Now we do not have an align tool. However, when you select the date, here on the sides you have something called from the left and from the top, and at least you can control that all are aligned the same margin from the left. So here the top one is 1.644. You can select here and type in 1.644 as well, and at least you can make sure that now all are aligned on the same axis like this. So copy this, paste it again, place it down here, paste it again. Just want to make sure that every box now has a date flag. Okay, maybe I have to bring it more down like this. Then paste it again, bring it here to Friday. Okay, all my date flags are placed here. Then you want to click on the date flag and you want to set it to the correct day start. I want this weekly planner to start in January. So select the month you want to start it in. I'll set it to January 1st. Next one, January 2nd. Next one, January 3rd, all the way down. Okay, just check again if everything is correct. All is correct, and then up here let's add in another date flag, or let's just copy this one, paste it, move this one up here. Let's cover this one right here. Then here let's maybe choose week like this. This looks fine. And now before we duplicate all the pages, while having stickers selected, make sure that just all the tabs are still there. Okay, looks fine, all the tabs are still there. You see there now is a new tab up here. So this tab right here has no date flag yet. By the way, you might also want to delete the other ones you had before, okay? Because those got duplicated from the last page. So now let's add the hyperlink button, like this. You want to, whenever they click on notes, you want that button to be linked to the page called notes. So click on detect text, type in notes, remove the internal text of the button, and then set the button to transparent, like this. And you are done. Okay, the weekly page is completed. We can now click on this ... button. We can select to duplicate it 52 times and then just click on duplicate and change date 52 times. You can also set it faster to 0.8 seconds if your digital planner is quite simple like the one I have here. So click to start, duplicate and change date. You see it will now add you a new page and it will also change the dates for you. Okay, it now has finished generating the weekly pages. We now have in total 52 new pages. Now next we can move on to the daily pages. Click on duplicate, change duplicate page. Then in here you want to again remove all the stickers and widgets we have set in here. So you want to remove all the date flags like this. However, do not remove these tabs right here. We still need these tabs for all the other pages. Then you can go to Planner, Pattern, go to Background, My Background, and in here upload your daily page and then import it into this template. Okay, I will now search, look for my daily and add it like this. And I will now show you how you can add the Google Calendar into your schedule. So this is a schedule from 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. And what I basically want to do is I want the customer to be able to click on the numbers here and then open up that Google Calendar of January 10th on that specific timing. And we can do this all by adding a new schedule widget on top of this one. So let me quickly show you how we're going to do it and how you can do it on your end as well. Go to Planner, Layout. Let's add in a one-box layout like this. We can now add in a daily schedule. So have this widget selected. Add in a daily schedule like this. I hope you can see it. It's right here. And the next, you want to move this daily schedule to be on top of the old one right here. Easiest way in this template here would be to add in a column to the left. And now you can make this column here bigger or smaller like this. This looks fine. And now we need to just extend it to the top and to the bottom. So we can go back to Layout. Then here under top padding, we can set it maybe to 1 inch, 0.8, this looks fine. And then down here, the bottom padding. Now I don't think it looks really nice where I've designed this daily page for the widgets to go so far down. So for the bottom padding, I set it to 2, or maybe 1, 1.5, 0.5, I think this looks okay. And then I'll leave whatever I have here and I will try to cover up this part of the template down here below, just the same way as we did before. Go to Sticker, a button. I just want to cover up this field down here. Remove the button text, make it white and white, like this, and then bring it to the back. Okay, now at least I have covered it up and it looks much cleaner now. And then I can go back to Planner and now let's customize this widget right here. If you further want to change the styling, you can go to Style and here you can choose a new styling for this widget. The closest probably would be the minimal style. This one has no outline at all. Then in the settings, let's set it to start at 6 a.m. and then end maybe at 10 p.m. like this. Okay. I don't want the sticker box here on the sides. So under sticker, I set it to none like this. Okay, the Google Calendar is already activated here. So here we already have the Google link applied. If you do not want the Google links, hit on Hide. If you do want to add Google links, Google Calendar links to your schedule, click on Show. And then you can move, and then you can further adjust your schedule. So you can play around with the column right here. If you want the numbers to be clickable but no icons, you can move the schedule here to be on top of the icon. And then you can set the icon color to transparent. Just type in transparent. Okay, this will make the icon transparent, however, they are still there and they are still clickable. So here we go, the last line here is missing. So here under last line, click on Do Not Hide. Okay, now the header here, we can remove the header or we can show the header and remove the text like this. Or we can just type in schedule so people know that this one's a hourly schedule. Okay, now don't forget to also add in a date flag. Go to Sticker, go to the date flag. You want to add this date flag on top of this sticker right here. You want to choose something you like, so let's choose a new styling. I'll also choose a new font because this Nexa font sometimes does weird things. Okay, let me go and choose the Signica font instead. Then choose a styling you like. I think I'll just go with this one right here because we can see the day, the date, the day, and the month. then all the tabs here are in place. We need to add 2 new tabs up here. So I will add this one here. Notes like this. Set it to transparent. Set it to detect a text. You want it to detect a page called Notes, like this. There we go. There is another word called week. However, I do not want to have this one showing, so I will just remove it by adding a new button like this and then just typing in white because I don't want this button here. Okay. Now we are done. Select this date flag, have it set to start in January 1st, very important, or whichever month you want your calendar, your daily page to start in. And now let's click on this ... button. Select 365 pages. Click on duplicate and change date. It will now add you 365 daily pages. All daily pages will be dated with the correct date flag up here. It will automatically change it for you. All you need to do now is just wait until it has finished. Okay, it now has finished generating all the daily pages. It has added 365 additional pages. All of them are dated and they automatically will link to its calendar page. Okay, so for example, if you now click on January 10th on the calendar, it will redirect to that daily page automatically. So you don't need to add any more links anymore. Now, lastly, let's add a few additional pages. So in my pattern gallery, I have a goal page, a habit tracker, I have a notes page, review page, to-do, vision, and some additional pages I want to add into this calendar. Okay, so if you remember in the beginning, right here where the calendar page is on page 1, I have a vision, goal, and review page, and we already have added the links here, and they already link to the page called vision, goals, and review. So all we need to do right now is add a new page. Okay, we can click here on the daily page, duplicate the page to keep all the links here, add a new page, and now import the vision and goal pages. So we can now go to have sticker selected. We can now remove these links right here. Also remove this one right here. Remove all the widgets. So go to Planner, Edit Layout, remove this widget right here. And then now we can go to Pattern, Background, and now we can go to the vision board. So let me import the vision board like this. Now let me quickly go back to a sticker and see if I need to also remove this white sticker right here. We also have a sticker down here below, a white one, so I also removed this one. Alright, this is the vision board, and remember we have to call this page vision. And now it knows where the vision page is, and now the button will link to this vision page. So now we have 3 buttons here on the top. Let's add 3 buttons here. Remove the text and make it transparent. Here we want it to be linked to the page called Vision. We actually don't have to, but I'll just still do it. Copy, paste this button. Bring it here. This one has to be linked to the page called Goals. Copy, paste. This one has to be linked to the page called Review. And there we go. So this page is done. Let's duplicate this page. Let's go to the pattern menu, My Background. In here, let's add the goal page. I think this one's the goal page. Here the stickers are still the same. Vision, goal, review. Now this page we have to rename it to Goals. Done. This page is done. Let's duplicate the page again. Next, let's add in the review page. So let's go back to pattern. The review page is, I think it's this one right here. Also, let's check the links under sticker. Okay, all looks good. This one's a review page. Let's call this page review. Now let's duplicate the page. Let's add in the notes page. Go to pattern, my background. Now we'll add in the notes page. It's this one right here. Now I might need to change the tabs up here under sticker. The habit one has to be redirected to the page called habits. To do has to go to the page called to do. Notes has to go to notes. We still need to import the habits and the to-do page. However, first let's name this page notes. And you see how easy it is to add new pages and link them up here. Let's duplicate this page and let's add the habit page. Pattern. Now I'll import the habit page. Right here. Let's check the links. Habit, to-do, notes. Okay. Call this page habit. Or sorry, I think it's habits with an S in the end. Yes, habits. Then let's duplicate this page. Go to pattern. Now I'll import the to-do page. Here is the to-do page. Check the links, habits, to-do, notes. Okay, this page is called to-do. And I think we now have all pages in here. Okay, we have the notes, the goal, the to-do, the review, the habit, the vision. Okay, all right, the planner is now finished. I would recommend you to first export the planner, and if it's wrong, you can still go to syncing the planner, sync it at around 0.8 seconds, let it run through the pages. But other than that, I think sometimes you can also go straight to batch-generate PDF, and it usually works fine if you don't add additional changes into the planner. Okay, so to export the planner, you want to go to Export All Pages Digital. And then here you want to click, have this menu here selected, and then you want to click on batch-generate PDF to export the planner. It has finished generating the PDF file. Let's click on Download PDF. Here it is. Let's check out if the daily page are linked correctly. March 12th. Okay, if you click here, it should go to the weekly page. Okay, here we can click on March 15th. This one's correct. The tabs here are correct as well. Let's check out the weekly tabs here. Week 42. This one's correct. Let's see here, all is fine. Now let's check out those tabs up here. This one goes to notes, habit, to do, notes. Here on the monthly page, let's check here. Does this go to habits? This one doesn't go to habit. This one's wrong as well, and this one's wrong as well. Okay, so all the tabs up here for the monthly pages is wrong, so I'll now show you how you can correct it in case you have any tabs linked wrong. So let's go back to the create page, and then here you want to first open up any monthly page. For example, this one right here. So here you can go to habit, click on it, and now let's check here. This one, for some odd reason, is linked to vision, so let's change it to habits. The next one should detect a page called to do, and this one should detect a page called notes. And now I will show you how we can apply these corrected hyperlink buttons to all the other monthly pages. What you want to do next is you want to click here on apply this page to. Open this up. Now let's first select all the monthly pages in this planner. Here are all the monthly calendars. And now you want to apply these hyperlinks we have just corrected to all the other pages, and you can click on only sticker hyperlink button. by clicking here, it will now, so let me show you, I will click now on it. It will now run through all the pages and it will update the hyperlinks for you. Now somehow it has also moved our text here, December, to the back. So to fix this quickly, I'll just click here on behind and that should fix it. So let me quickly run through the pages again, go to November manually, bring this to the back. I'm not sure if you're having the same problem as I am having here, but in case you do, you can just manually bring it back like this. Okay. And then once you have done this, corrected it, you can just re-export the planner and you do not need to link it again. And then we can also check out the Google Calendar links. Okay, and now we can export it again and then check if the calendar is now correct. Alright, it has finished generating the PDF. Let's check it out again. Habit goes to habit. To-do goes to to-do. Notes goes to notes. And then the Google Calendar should also open up as well. So if you now, for example, click on this bell on February 6th on the bell, it should open up that page in the Google Calendar, as well as if you click here on the schedule. If you, for example, click here on 3 p.m., it should open up in July 16 at 3 p.m. as well. This is how you can create a digital planner on Planify Pro using your own templates and then linking it on Planify Pro. If you have any questions, feel free to always message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will try to respond to your questions as quickly as I can. Bye!